Hello, third graders. Say hello to my dear Aunt Sally. Aunt Sally. Oh, we're gonna need to know about her here for math. Really, I'm not tricking you. 6.10, that's the lesson today. 6.10, we're going to be learning about something called the order of operations. That's going to mean when we have lots of adding, multiplying, subtracting all in the same problem, what do we do first? Okay, and so you can see, right, I will be able to use the order of operations. There's a special order that we are supposed to use when we have lots of things in the same problem. Okay, so let's look at this problem here. Go ahead and open up to page 211. Here we go. Let's read this. Tildy and Harrison went to the dollar store. Tildy figures out how much she needs to pay by writing 1 plus 4 times 2 equals 10. Tildy says that she needs $10. She asks Harrison to check her work, and he says she only needs $9. All right. Now, before we look at the rest of this, I want you to predict. Predict who's right, Tildy or Harrison? What do you think, and why? All right, let's look and see what they each did. This was real small. Let's make it bigger. Tildy got 10. Well, insert parentheses to show. So let's see. Maybe she put the parentheses here. Let's see if that would give her 10. 4 times 2 we would do first. 4 times 2 is 8. And then 1 plus 8 equals 9. Nope, that's not where she put the parentheses. Maybe she put them here. Does that give us 10? It does. Look, this would be 5, and then there's times 2 does equal 10. So she put the parentheses there. Harrison, he was the one that put them there. Okay, so you can see that the parentheses and the order that you do things changes the answer. Tildy and Harrison could not agree about the correct amount. Tildy says, I want to buy 1 package of paper for $1 and 4 fashion pens for $2 each. All right. Oh, good. We always work on visualizing. I want you to show a picture of what she is buying. That's what I would do. I'd draw, here's her pencil, and it's $1, and then 4 fashion pens. 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are all $2. 2. Aha. Let's do this one. Let's type this one in. Explain why Tildy used to think that the price of her items was $10. Now she knows that her Harrison was right and it's $9. Why has she changed her mind? Yeah, she can see if she groups this together, right? 4 times 2 is 8. And then plus 1 more will give her 9. So up here, right, Harrison was the one that was right. He did this first and then added the extra dollar. All right, so the order matters. Now, how do we know the order? The order is related to dear Aunt Sally here. You think this is really my aunt? You never know. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. This is going to show you the order of things that you should do if you see them in a problem. First, we do parentheses, right? Remember those brackets? Anything you see in parentheses is always first. Then we do exponents. Now, you're not going to see exponents in 3rd grade. You're not even going to see exponents in 4th grade. Okay, but what exponents are these tiny little numbers. So let's say I had the number 4, and then I put a little 2 up there, right? That's an exponent, but we're not going to see those in 3rd grade or 4th grade. Then next we do multiplication and division. These go together, right? So whichever one comes first in the problem, starting at the left, if it's division, then that's fine, or multiplication. But all multiplication and division is done before addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction are last, right? And it doesn't mean you do adding then subtracting. These two are equal, just like these two are equal. Whichever one comes first, that's what you do. Okay, so dear Aunt Sally, please excuse. See how it is? PEMDAS. Some people say PEMDAS. If you can remember PEMDAS, please excuse my dear. That goes together, Aunt Sally. That's going to help you. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division together, adding and subtracting together. All right, let's look at some practice problems. We've got some right here. So if we add 15 minus 8 plus 6. Well, remember I told you adding and subtracting are equal. So even though subtracting is written is underneath here, right? It's equal to adding. So we would do the subtracting first and then add the 6 to get 13. Here we have, look, we have parentheses. We have to do parentheses first. Then, dividing or adding? Well, dividing is before adding. So 9 divided by 9 equals 1. And then add the 5 to get 6. I think there was some more on this screen that I skipped. Yep. 3 plus 4 times 2. Are we going to add first or multiply first? Multiply first, right? See multiply? It's right here in that part. It comes all multiplying and dividing comes before adding or subtracting. So that equals 8. And the whole thing then, when you add 3 more, equals 11. Oh, I just gave you a hint. Did you see? What are we going to do first here? 2 times 3, right? Multiplying comes before adding and subtracting. 2 times 3 equals 6. And then we keep the 8. 8 minus 6 equals 2. Let's do some practicing where it's not written down. All right. You know what? We just did a couple like this. I'm going to switch this around on you. How about that? Bum, 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 bum. All right. First one is 8 times 2 minus 10. So remember, we have please excuse my dear MD PEMDAS Aunt Sally. That's terrible writing, but sometimes it's hard on the screen. So do you see any parentheses? No. Do you see any exponents? No, and you won't this year. Multiplying and dividing, do you see any? Sure do, right? That's equals 16. And now 16 minus 10 equals 6. Okay, this is how this works. All right, let's see if you do it. Do you see any parentheses? Nope, no exponents. Do you see any multiplying or dividing? Yes. Now I see dividing and multiplying. Careful here. Which of these should I do first? 10 divided by 2 or 2 times 4? All right, it's 10 divided by 2. Remember, multiplying and dividing happen at the same time, and you start from the left to right. So this is the left direction, right? This is all multiplying and dividing, so I start at the left. So 10 divided by 2, what is 10 divided by 2? 5. And so what would our answer be? 20. All right, so again, we did this one first because multiplying and dividing are equal. They happen at the same time, left to right. Woo, look at this one. All right, what do I do first here? 2 times 4 equals 8, right? What's in the parentheses? All right, now I'm going to just bring the other stuff down. All right, what do I do first here, the adding or the multiplying? Multiply, right? That equals 16, And 10 more, 26. Okay, so remember my Aunt Sally. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses first, then exponent. Multiplying and dividing together, and then adding and subtracting at the end. Your job here today, Math Journal, page 2.2. You have 4 problems to do, and then you do the try this. Yes, do the try this. You do not skip that just because it looks a little more challenging. You try it, okay? All right, third graders, if you need any help with the order of operations or if you want to meet my Aunt Sally, let me know, and good luck.